lot of fans, this is what happens. You win a world title, you beat the best guys in the world, and what happens, a lot of these fans are kind of misconstrued about who's the best fighters in the world, and they think that because the guys are the most popular, that means they're the best fighters. So I'll beat a bunch of good guys, and then I'll get a ton of fans that come up to me and go, "You think you could beat Conor McGregor?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, you guys are disillusioned. They think because this man's popular, he's good, and neither one of them have anything to do with each other." So I'm tired of being asked the question, to be honest with you, and I'm looking really hard at the Nate Diaz Conor McGregor fight. Whoever wins that fight, I have a history with Nate. Me and him almost got in a fight in Mexico. Fought his teammate, and I know he wasn't happy about the way that turned out.
But that little bitch said he wanted to see me next too. So what's up then? Now he's gonna run off and hide.
Said that to you?
Yeah, he said that yesterday. He said he wanted to see me next, so what's up, you know?
You want that?
Does he want that? Obviously not. Fuck you, Eddie.
And I'm just, to be honest with you, just getting tired of being asked about Conor McGregor. So the winner of that fight, I'd really like to go after or fight.
So USADA rolls in to Jackson's gym to do a test on Jon Jones, and there was only some coaches in there, and there was like 5 people there at the time. So he can see them coming. Where they parked, he can see them coming. So they don't know what to do with him. They hide him underneath the cage. Jon Jones hides under the cage. They tell Jon, we don't know where he is. And this is before we were enrolled in the program, and he did not need to disclose his whereabouts. At the same time, if they show up and find you, you must vandalize the situation. You must test. If they can't find you, you didn't have to test back then. So anyway, he hides under the ring. They say, well, where is he? He's supposed to, this is his gym. They say, well, how would I know where he is? So instead of leaving like they thought they would do, they take a seat. Well, there's like 8 hours left in the business day. They don't ever leave. However long with 6 or 8 hour time frame, Jon's under the cage the entire time. So people are coming and going. The whole thing is, finally they shut the lights off and go to lock the doors. Now Jon can come out. Well, USADA found out about that, and they didn't do this. They wanted to get a warrant and go under that ring under the theory that at some point in that 6 to 8 hour span, he would have had to pee. Well, they wanted to go under forensically and collect that urine. That's how upset they were that they had been had. Now, I realize that we're saying all the nice stuff, that happened. Remember when I predicted Rumble Jones will not happen? That's because I had that story and I knew USADA was looking for him. And this is before we had to do the whereabouts like we do now. Back then it was just random, and they had people, they were just waiting. They were just waiting for the right time, and they were gonna grab him.
Just chill tone and trying to make himself relevant. Whatever, no, Jon is not hiding from that stuff, and nor would we want him to do so. That's completely false.
The whole thing that happened with USADA, it just shouldn't supposed to happen, It just shouldn't supposed to happen, I could be warned, or I could be at the end of the day suspended a few months, 6 months, whatever, But when your test comes completely negative, and you suspend that person for 2 years, same sentence, like some other fighters who was caught after the fight. So they did the fight under doping, under prohibited substance that was found in their body, and we get the same sentence. Is it justice? And if you punish me for being completely negative, which means I didn't use any prohibitive substance, you cannot give me the same sentence for the people who did their fight, people who did. I don't want to mention any particular names, but in the last few months there was some cases, some famous names. They was caught after the fight. So they put the money in their pocket. They fought. They earned the money, and they get the same sentence like that. like I did. I mean, it's not fair. It's not fair, but let's not talk about it anymore. I just had to mention it. From my point of view, that's not justice. From my point of view, that is not justice. You know?
Ha